Welcome back to Unapologetically Unfiltered. In this episode, we're joined by someone who actually helps people find real love for a living, professional matchmaker Lauren Hunter. In our chat to Lauren, we break down who her ideal client really is, how she found her way into matchmaking, and what actually goes on behind the scenes when love is taken seriously. We talk about the power of manifesting, how Lauren guides her clients, and how the process cuts through the endless sifting that modern dating has become. We also get real about the dating landscape right now, what's changed, what's broken, and what people are getting very wrong. Plus, we unpack one of the biggest questions in dating: what is settling and what isn't? We are back in 2026 and very excited to have the very first guest for the year joining us today, Lauren Hunter. Lauren Hunter is an international professional matchmaker. Thank you for joining us today.
I'm so pleased to be here. I'm so privileged, and I can't believe I'm the first one. I'm so excited.
Welcome.
Can we start by just you telling us a little bit about what you do, because we're so fascinated.
So when you call me a professional matchmaker, that's pretty much what I do. I curate single people as a match. So singles come to me and I match them with compatible matches, people that are aligned, and it's different to the apps. So I really just get to know my clients and then match them accordingly.
Amazing. So tell me, where are your clients based? I'm dying to know.
Okay, so I work for an international company.
Yeah, it's global.
So yes, because there are actually 8 of us on the team. I'm the head of operations in Australia. So I personally represent singles all over our beautiful country. They are singles in Melbourne, Gold Coast, Sydney, Perth, Brisbane, Tasmania, Wagga Wagga. Like I've got clients all over the country looking for love. And then my team are based overseas. They've been doing it for over 15 years. The company that I work for, Sync, has been around for a very long time, and we're the top 4 luxury matchmaking agencies in the world.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
So when you're matchmaking, who is your ideal client?
Well, I work with a very small portion of people these days, and it's really people that are intentional, hardworking, entrepreneurial, successful. They have every area of their life sorted. They have every area of their life, like work, if they're parents, they're established, and they range actually from 18 to 85. So it's not just one demographic. It can be anyone looking for love, but really seriously looking for a genuine connection. And they want help, not because they're desperate, not because they can't find a date, that they want to save time. Because what we're finding in dating these days is that it's taking a long time and a lot of sifting to find that needle in a haystack.
Yes, absolutely.
So I get things done quickly, and I'm personally very results driven. So if someone tells me that they want this and they're clear, I can actually help them.
Yeah, I love that. So how did you get into the matchmaking?
Dream job.
Well, literally, like I cannot believe, I'm still shocked, and every day I wake up grateful, and it sounds so cliche, but I've manifested and created a job that is so aligned and fit for my personality as I've gotten to know myself year after year and going through life. I mean, I watched Paddy Sanger, I don't know if you know.
Yes, I am such a big fan.
I mean, I went into my mum's bed as a little girl and popped on Foxtel with my single mother, never met anyone after her divorce, and watched her tell people that they were brutally this and this, and I'm like, I don't know if you can say that, Paddy, but I love the fact that she did the mixes and the events, and she's an iconic woman.
There's actually something that I took away from watching her show for so long, and that was do not sleep with them.
The first night.
Yes, and she used to say in her show, hold off from sex until you get a commitment.
Yes.
And it's love commitment. It's not just we're kind of together, this and that. It's I'm actually falling in love with you, then you give them the goods. And I took that away and I was like, that is such a good bit of advice.
I like saying something, but I'm not sure if it's right. Well, I believe as a matchmaker, I do believe in old school and I hope my kids don't ever watch this, but basically, I met my husband. I slept with him the first night. I ended up marrying him. So I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
It is unapologetically unfiltered. I've never told anyone that.
Absolutely.
I have friends who are like that too.
I grew up all those years saying, I will never sleep with a guy and unless I have a commitment, and I did.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
There's no rules. And I think the key to dating these days is no rules, but obviously boundaries, self-respect.
And it's a lot about the right match, I assume. And that's why you are a professional, because you can meet the person or even virtually meet the person and you can ascertain whether they're going to be a good fit.
It's so funny because I spoke to a guy yesterday who's a potential client and we're working to getting to know each other to see if we're a match, and my intuition just kicked in. I was like, I think this is the type of person. He was on the phone, his mouth was on the ground. He was like, you've spoken to me for 5 minutes. That's my ideal. I said, I've been doing this a very long time. A woman's intuition, I'm very sensitive energetically and I work off intuition so much. And he was like, sold. Where do I sign up? You're my matchmaker. Like, we need to work together. But I didn't do it as a pushy. I just felt in my heart, I think I know who you need. I know that person.
You must like reading people. Like you can read people very well.
I think I was born with that, and I don't know if it was meant to be. And you asked me before how I became a matchmaker. Like, I studied psychology, studied relationship counseling. I had no idea what a matchmaker, that I could work as a matchmaker. But it's all fallen in, and I'm just so thankful. I'm just doing exactly what I always wished, to find something that gives me purpose.
And so you must see a lot about dating in general, in the modern dating landscape, like the good, the bad, and the ugly. Are there any specific trends that you notice or things that are happening in the dating world that you agree with or you don't agree with? What's going on?
First of all, I think where we've gone wrong the last decade is the media's had a huge role in this scarcity mindset. And I think that people are believing that there's no good men out there. So my first problem that I have to tackle, especially with women, is that to believe and to hope and to not lose faith. And that I really still believe that there is someone for everyone. And, I have clients from 20 years ago that were 38 and single, and they were freezing their eggs and there was no hope, and they've now got 20-year-old kids. Everyone finds someone. It's about timing. I think I've noticed that just single people keep single people single. I learnt that throughout my own experience. I was single for a short period of time, and I had a lot of single girlfriends around me, and I said, I went on a date with this guy, and I met this guy online. They were like, I'm speaking to him. One of us is going to end up with them. I'm not competing, but is he doing anything wrong? Because he's not in an exclusive relationship. So we're jumping the gun a lot. I don't believe in trends. I'm not like a trend. I don't really follow trends because I'm old. But I'm just not really like a trend person. I am very old school. I'm very romantic. And I think I lost hope in all of my years for about 2 days.
Wow.
I think the key to any success in life, business, parenthood, friendships, is just have a really positive mindset. And it sounds so predictable and a bit daggy, but I've noticed that things come true if you really just believe and hope and have faith.
Yeah. And stay open.
Manifesting. Yeah. You manifest it.
That's a trend now.
Yeah.
But I honestly have been doing it my whole life, and I can categorically say that I have manifested the good and the very unfortunate in my life. And it can happen in both ways. I probably manifested my divorce. I probably manifested my miscarriage. I have manifested the good and the bad. And I think the power of the mind is just so powerful.
Yeah, I agree. I'm very much a lover girl myself, and I've been through a lot of heartache, but I never let that stop me from finding what I've always wanted. And people would always say to me, how did you just pick yourself up and go again and not, focus on the negative? And it's like, because I know what I want. and I know what I deserve, and I know that it is out there and there is good people out there, and I think you just got to keep going, and that's what I tell my girlfriends.
Yeah, I tell my girlfriends, I tell my clients, I tell my daughter, like, you put your big girl panties on and just fix that crown and
smile at the world.
I'm not so much a feminist, but I do believe that women are so powerful.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We can do anything, and it works to our detriment sometimes. And I also have noticed that, you know, all the things that are happening to one person doesn't mean it's happening to everyone.
Yeah.
Ghosting, dead-end chats, like all the things that are happening in dating, just because it's happening sometimes to some people doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. And if you think it's going to happen to you,
It probably will.
And I think because of social media, we get this collective mindset and we hear about things and we hear about the labels, and then we're like, oh, ghosting.
love bombing, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's going to happen to me.
I could probably say I've been love bombed. Is it such a bad thing?
Yeah, I agree. I'd like to be love bombed. Is anybody, like, I'm open to it.
I can love bomb you, Jess.
Come on through.
I've breadcrumbed. We've all done things. It's not illegal. It's okay.
But we're so quick in 2025 and 2026 to put a label on things and file it away and be like, that's not for me because they X, because they Y, because they Z. And then that makes an excuse for you to not stay open.
Yeah, and I think also a lot of judgment, a lot of criticism, a lot of pessimism. If we move with compassion and grace, beautiful things can happen.
And no one's perfect.
No one.
No one. And I think a lot of people focus on, you know, when they first meet someone, oh, but there's not this and there's not that. And it's like, are you looking for a perfect person? Don't think they exist. Everyone's got flaws.
When I talk to people and they say, but is this, I'm like, you're not perfect. You're not everything in one person for him. So, you know, sometimes your friends are going to give you what you require.
Yes.
Not always a relationship's going to give you the spiritual, emotional, financial, all the other things.
Yep.
You can't get everything in one person. You cannot, and you can't be everything for someone else.
Yeah, the expectations are up here, but the reality is like it just does not match at all.
And when I say that, some people get upset with me because they think that I'm telling them to settle. People think maybe I've settled sometimes, or in my relationships or the people that I've gone for, I'm like, I see the good in so many people until you do me wrong, and then you're really...
then you're no good.
Like, not everything is always perfect, and accepting that is not settling. If someone doesn't dress perfectly the first date, you could maybe go shopping with them. Like, you know, little tweaks and help each other become better.
Yep, the girlfriend effect. Exactly. I'm all here for it. I've done it to my boyfriend. So I do his brows, everything. So
you're making him amazing. Just be careful. Because don't make them... I put very thick butter on my boyfriend's toast. Get thin. Double peanut butter. Don't you lose too much weight.
I know, he started going to the gym. I'm like, don't you go too much. Don't go.
Settle down, sweetie.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up, a little heads up. This conversation with Lauren was just too good to fit into one episode. So we've broken her insights into a short series, diving deeper into everything from modern dating expectations to what actually creates lasting relationships. If today sparks something for you, make sure you tune into the next episode where we continue the conversation and go even deeper. As always, thank you for listening to Unapologetically Unfiltered.